So,
But I feel like it's gonna be a bad surprise.
oh, it's not. We are back on, it's been 2 weeks, and we are back here in Uduoth. And now, as you guys are wandering through the misty woods here, trying to find your way, a raven descends from the sky. This raven has bright red eyes, and it lands on the ground in front of you. You notice that clutched in its beak is a rolled up parchment. It hops up to you, drops the parchment right in the middle of the group, looks up at each of you. Its red eyes, just, there's no like pupil or anything, they're just beads of glowing red. The raven takes like a extra long look at Amariel, and then takes wing and flies away.
I guess I'll grab the paper.
All right.
Yeah.
You unroll it, and
Mage hand.
mhm. And you notice that there's it's a letter, and it's got some familiar penmanship. I am going to go ahead and turn up the volume of the music because I have something to play for you guys.
My dearest friends, I'm sorry it took so long for me to write this letter.
It's
My
very
sister
quiet.
and I are fighting the ever-present
Can you hear it?
darkness.
Yeah, let me
The project.
turn it all the way up then.
My dearest friends, I'm sorry it took so long for me to write this letter. My sister and I are fighting the ever-present darkness. The prosecutions and the battle is long and arduous. Every day, I can feel exhaustion seething at my bones. But I remain hopeful. I thank all of you at the 6th night when the moon rises. I wonder how all of you are faring. Dearest Kiel, you are the very eyes of Insolitum. You carry so much knowledge of this world with you. I wish I could see the wonders you describe and experience them with you again. My dear Acer, Charlie misses you terribly. He won't admit it, but I could see the mischief in his eyes falter. I believe he misses looking up to someone like him, but taller, stronger, and true. To Malice, our travel has been brief, but you became a steady presence among us. I still need to give you back the coat you lent me. I promised to keep it clean and return them. Tell Witch Dusk I said hello. I cultivated a new hot cocoa recipe, and eager to share with them with Her Highness. And finally, my dear shield sister Ophelia. It's hard to not worry about you. Everyone has their own demons to fight, but how do you fight your own demons when it's so deeply rooted inside you? And yet, if anyone can overcome them, it's you, my dear sister. You are the backbone. You are our strength. My companions, my friends, my family, I miss all of you very dearly. I count my tears, and I cradle hope in my heart until I can join all of you under the same sunlight. Yours truly, Meteora.
What
My
the
dearest friend.
fuck? Holy shit! Alright. You're right. Fuck off, AJ. That was amazing. I miss her so much.
Uh-huh. Yeah, me too. She
That was
wanted me.
excellent.
She wanted me to help her make that, so she recorded the voice, and then I put the music underneath it, and yeah.
I was not expecting that at all.
Alright, well now we gotta go beat up some angels and drag her back.
Be like, fuck this face shit. We're going across the continent. We're gonna
If
go
there was
get her.
actually something we could do in game, we would drop it in a heartbeat.
I know, right?
Unfortunately, it's real life.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it.
But
Just like stabbed a stake through my heart.
yeah, she says she misses you all terribly. She really wishes she could rejoin, but she is thinking about us every time Saturday rolls around. So, you know.
Campaign's a long journey.
Yep.
Got a lot of time.
She might come back someday. But.
Some Scanlan shit.
All right. So lying before you now, you enter a clearing with 3 paths ahead of you and 1 behind you. The one you just came from.
So, is this knowledge we have of what's in chat? Like, do our characters literally know this?
You feel it. So, while within Uduath, you are compelled to pursue your immediate desires to a degree approaching madness. You can, I forgot to write this part, you can try to make wisdom saves if they're like interfering with what you're trying to do. Creatures that crave a certain type of food become ravenous for it. Creatures that are mildly attracted to another individual become overwhelmingly infatuated with them. Likewise, creatures have their phobias intensified. Sources of fear that they could once manage become crippling, and the fear that one is lost becomes overwhelming. Trackless Wild. Attempts to track creatures via traditional methods inevitably lead to failure, as the environment shifts to hide clues and plant false ones. Trails of footprints multiply or vanish. Scents are hidden behind layers of floral fragrance, and mist obscures long-distance vision. Acer and Sophelia and Amariel pick up on this immediately. Animal tracks just seem to go in random directions. Trying to look very far at all, you're just met with a wall of mist. And the air is just saturated with a mix of, like, floral scent and the smell of, like, rotting wood.
Oh, it's like overpowering.
It masks all other scents. Longing and terror. You have a disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws against the charmed and frightened conditions. Creatures that are immune to these conditions lose their immunity and instead have advantage on saving throws against these effects.
Okay. So that helps.
Oh, you said it. The charm.
Charm and frighten. If you are immune to those conditions, you are now instead resistant. So you have advantage on the save.
I have
That's
advantage
actually good
or
for me.
okay.
Yes, it is. That goes both ways, so you can use that against enemies. All right.
I gotta turn Kenku back down. Holy crap.
Oh, sorry. I got you. Maybe there?
Oh, yeah, no, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's like a
damn
lot.
it, that was a nice little treat.
I figured you guys would
I'm
appreciate that.
Stun locked right now.
Yes, you'll have to tell Leo that.
I'm gonna write her up at the end of session.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, feel free to DM her. She will see it eventually.
He was
Exactly.
balling like a bit. No, I'm kidding.
Oh. Yeah, I cracked a little when I first heard the just the raw voice file. I did tear up a little bit myself.
Not to mention every single memory in my brain for all of existence. Whenever you hear like those wind up, those music box noises, it's always the saddest moments.
Yep.
And right when I heard it, I was like, "Fuck."
Yep. The song is called Precious Huey, and it's from Haunting Ground.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so we can't really track.
It's not like we
well,
need
by
really, really-
conventional means, if you guys can think outside the box, do that. It just says conventional means, so
Like scent
you guys
tracking,
have
following
some- yeah.
footprints, things like that.
because we have
Well,
some
there's lots of-
insane trackers in this group, and there's probably some loopholes we can do.
There's lots of pine cones. We can like gather up some pine cones and then kind of have a trail, maybe.
I mean, we should definitely be
No.
marking.
No. Okay.
That's a really bad. That is how you get lost.
Could make markers.
Because remember,
Acer says.
the obvious way in here, we'll find a way to mess with.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to think. You have to outthink Feywild.
Well, it's kind of hard to outthink something you've never dealt with before.
Yes, and someone, now let's tap smashing witch on his hip, does not want to help.
She just
How convenient.
like we plant a stick upright and put some cloth on it as a form of marking, like a little trail flag. Mm-hmm. And don't forget,
I'm just
Acer,
waiting.
you have your cartography tools.
I'm just waiting to see 100 of those little flags, though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I was just trying to think like something that's maybe we need to do something that's not part of the environment, like stuff that's on us. So like each little pine cone, each little stick that's here is part of the environment. So that's gonna be able to be easily manipulated. So maybe if it's like iron, maybe, because you know, Fey and iron. That's my
I
kind
can
of
leave
thing.
marks in place for an hour with prestidigitation.
Yep. And that would be magic, so it'd
It's
be
a magic mark too.
harder
so,
to screw with, yeah.
Yeah. It's only an hour, but it's definitely a good marking thing to use. Like it's a magical mark that they can't fuck with really. Well, we don't know that, but it'd be a lot harder.
Yeah.
Well, for the time being, perhaps we should start finding a point of interest.
Like
I mean, that requires just picking a direction.
like a landmark of some sort.
It's just gonna have to be by chance which way we go.
The other thing
Golden
to keep-
rule I've followed my whole life is go left.
The other
I was
thing
thinking go left. Yeah.
to keep in mind is we are playing the role of Sealy Fae, and if our stories are correct and we're meant to be together, we should be able to find each other. Because we're following the rules.
Mm-hmm.
So if we get split up, it's if we trust the story.
I don't know the story.
We don't.
Is it
But
something
if
like
we're companions and this is our job, we're going to stay together.
Witch does pipe up. She says, "This story is a classic tale of the knight, the knight fights the monster, rescues the maiden." So
Find the monster.
the night? So
you are the knights, but Sagril is
We are
technically
all knights.
you are all knights, but Sagril is the one that the story is about. So it's gonna be how that's going to interact is unpredictable.
So think to
Sounds
find
like
me.
you lead the way then. It's your story.
Well, you said left never fails.
I followed it my whole life, my man. It's never let me down.
All right. Taking a left. All righty.
I will trust my noble compatriot.
If we are going left, you are making a quick marker. Okay.
I'm just gonna do a marker on his marker.
All right, so
Piss on his
let's
piss.
see.
Pretty
dog.
much.
Acer, I'm going to say maybe you're using like an arrow as like the flag, like pole, because you were talking about like making a little like marker flag. And I think you have like shitloads of arrows.
Yeah.
And then you put a little an arrow and a little bit of your cloak. Yep. All right. So the little flag marker. Let's see. What do I want to use for that? We'll just have it be like this tiny little. This little arrow here.
I don't see it.
Can the rest of you see it? Okay.
I see it.
That's bizarre.
Where's the arrow?
Right
It's,
here.
Yep, here.
Oh! I see it.
Okay.
I don't see it.
That's
the
weird.
Making a little
left, to the
flag
left.
with it.
What?
So making like a little flag.
Yeah, so he's basically taking an arrow and stick it in the ground and then putting a little piece of cloth on top of it, so it's like a little flag.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the cloth and I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation and I'm gonna put a little image of hold on, don't want to say it out loud. Sagriel on it.
Sagrel, yep.
Yeah, Sagriel.
Yeah, as long as you're saying your Fey Knight names, then you can speak them out loud all you want.
Yeah, it's gonna have to like take me a moment. To...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Sagriel.
All right. You guys
You-
begin walking down that path, and the fog grows thick.
Ah,
How thick is it?
And
can't see.
Thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
I'm going to be transporting you each time I do this.
Yeah,
We should have a buddy
Good, I
system.
love being transported.
So
Even though we have
again,
an odd number.
if you get lost, just think of me.
You.
Yeah, right or not.
Well,
That's not in character. We're not saying that out loud, dude.
No.
I know. I know. I got you. But
I'm sorry.
if I'm the person, again, if I'm
Yeah, hey, you're the
person
main
who's
character
supposed
of this story, dude. We gotta play that up to a T. Like we're following the story.
to- Yeah.
Like we're knights, but you're the knight. Like the knight captain, the hero of the story.
A hero of Kavach.
and the fog thins back out, bless you.
Too
And
flowery.
you are over here now. If you're lost about where you are, remember you can double click your image and it will bring you to where your mini is. That would probably be
Oh, I
useful
can
in this section.
Shit. Can't see shit, Captain.
You can't see anything?
No.
Oh my
double
god.
click on your
I'm in the
mini.
clouds.
Double click on your mini.
Yeah,
All I see
it-
is minis.
yeah, it's not updating for her. So when I like change hide volumes and stuff, Hun, can you like completely close down Tailspire and bring it back up? And we pray your computer doesn't crash.
Eighth time's the charm.
You try turning it on and off again?
Yeah.
Have you tried? You know, it's the only way to be sure.
I'm gonna place another mark.
Where you came from?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like there's no limit. I'm
Nope.
just gonna load up marks.
It's only so much quick. Acer hat. I can
I
still
mean, mine's
say
magic.
Yeah.
I'm not being.
And I bet we have a ton of just random fabric in our bags and stuffs.
Yeah.
We've never really utilized any of that stuff. I bet we have plenty of cloth we can just rip up and make into makeshift flags and arrows and stuff
All
like
my
that.
cloth becomes part of my cloak.
Does it regenerate?
Well, remember my cloak lets me give me 6 charges.
Yeah, like does the cloak regenerate if you rip a piece off?
No.
Okay, never mind.
because I have to feed it cloth of my fallen enemies.
Mm-hmm. So, by the way, traveling between sections is a stretch. So it takes about 10 minutes to get from one section to another. So you're basically walking blind through the
Oh.
fog for like 10 minutes.
Well, I can only place 6 markers then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're just gonna have to take real good care of
Well,
our
that's
surroundings.
we can still do Acers. That doesn't have a time limit.
Correct.
It's just my will expire after an hour.
Mm-hmm. And as Acer goes, I am assuming that he's placing the physical flag, and then you're putting the marker on the flag. So there's
I
a
guess I don't really
physical
need a marker right here.
there's a
Upside
physical mark
down,
and a magical mark.
Whatever direction we go from here, I'll put a mark there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Here.
Acer, if you want to number the flags, you may as well. So if you want to like write a number on them, or a letter or whatever, that might help you differentiate where you're going in and out and how they connect.
Every
Mhm.
single flag, I'm putting an image.
Yeah, I figured you were doing that.
Well, cause like, if we're a group of knights, like that's like literally what was done. Like back in like old age, like they would travel around and like they had their banners.
Yep, they had their
If you-
banners,
if
they
you-
had their map makers, everything. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So
All right. The forest parts, and you find yourselves standing in another clearing. This one with a hill descending down. Yeah! This one with a hill descending down to the east. The path you came out behind you is north, even though... So you went south, you came out on a northern path. To the west is an upward incline that flattens out. And then to the south, it's pretty level.
Well, I'm thinking
my
to the west.
answer.
Yes. Actually, I do have a question.
Yeah.
Well, we can't track. What are the types of tracks? Are there human footprints? Are there animal footprints? Are there wagon tracks?
Make a survival check.
Okay.
Yep. I assume Malice would like help doing that.
don't look at me.
Okay. Not bad.
That's what helps for.
Thank you, Max.
All right. So,
I need to practice.
yep, that would be
Thank you, Wedson.
Winston.
Name I shall not name.
Anyway, survival is just going to be a flat 18.
An 18.
That's good.
So of the tracks you're seeing, you are seeing tiny humanoid footprints that are surrounded in a substance called that looks like mud. You are also seeing footprints that appear to be halfway between like reptilian feet and roots. You're seeing tons of like markings of insects. Let's see. And also footprints that look exactly like the feet of the Lymantrians.
Wonderful. So nothing we can particularly discern.
Nothing that is like obviously humanoid, like regular beastly. Things in here look quite unusual. But the tracks do seem to wind and twist.
Yes,
So
I don't think
go
following the
towards
tracks.
Lymantria.
Mhm.
Well, these tracks, either way, we could follow them or not follow them and still find the creature that made them.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I'm viewing it. Yeah.
Because
We're not-
I'm not saying to follow them I'm saying more like.
No.
we
But
should
I was
move.
not necessarily looking for where the creatures went, just an
Mm.
idea of what's out here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Perhaps if we could find, because if this is a roll of knights, we could be fighting a dragon, in which case we'd see a dragon footprint. Or if we're going to the vampire's castle, a coach track.
Mm-hmm.
We need to think outside the box to figure out what we're supposed to be doing.
Quick retcon. When you guys passed through the fog and emerged here, there was a slight stroke of like a flash of red, through the mist for just a split moment.
Did it go in a direction, or is it just all over?
It essentially surrounded you for like a split second and then went away.
Well, perhaps that is an indicator of where we're going.
Hell if I know.
Well,
I'm gonna put detect magic.
All right.
Have fun
I
with
know
that.
it probably won't do anything, but try it.
You begin ritual casting detect magic. By the time you emerge from the fog in a new area, it will be complete.
Because I know it's probably just gonna be like everything is magic, but I figured I'll at least throw it up to see.
Mm-hmm.
well, I believe we should head uphill. Perhaps we can either find something at the top of the hill, Or
Because
perhaps
detect magic is
even-
also a form of tracking.
Yep.
I could detect a stronger sense on like, oh, that direction clearly has more magic coming from that way. Like,
And Kiln in Kiln's experience, detect magic in a place that is suffused with magic. It's a lot like coming from a dark place to a very bright place, where your eyes have to adjust. So, it will essentially be like overwhelming for a moment, but as your magical senses adjust, you will be able to start discerning
Yeah.
things.
it's fine. I got my homies around me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I say up the hill.
Oh, Ryder says BRB. All right. Sagril says we go uphill. All right. Once again, the mists surround you. That would be west, so a right turn.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh.
Quick, someone tie a string.
Yep, let me go ahead and put your marker there. Come on,
Someone
game.
tie a string to Halam.
All right.
if I get separated, so be it.
I'm just picturing Archer. Ah, my retinas!
All right, edit hide. That spits you out. I need to. Yep. Okay. So that spits you out here.
I'm in the clouds again.
Well, I like lost my sight for like a couple seconds. I like kind of just like leaned to like Sophie to be like, "Do you mind?" Like, while I'm trying to adjust myself, you mind if I just use you as a for
Mhm.
to stand still?
As you lean into her, Kiln, you catch her scent in your nostrils, and your heart skips a beat. And
I actively go, "What the fuck?"
yeah, You just, this very warm, comforting, like, feeling comes over you for a minute as you look at her. And then you come back to yourself, you're like, huh? And though you were distracted for a moment, you finish casting. And your detect magic is up. And momentarily, you are overwhelmed by illusion and enchantment all over the place. However, as your eyes begin to adjust, you start seeing within the trails heavy conjuration. The concentration of conjuration magic becomes much more potent where the mist is thickest. So the mist is carrying conjuration magic in it. And this is
While I'm adjusting, am I picking up heavier magic in certain areas?
Mm-hmm. So there are magical creatures flitting about. Specifically, you see red-winged butterflies that carry an aura of necromancy. They're traveling in small swarms, and their legs look to be bladed. And there are also tiny little flickering lights that your magical senses allow you to pick up their very faint echoing giggles as they dart between the branches.
I'll lean over to Sagrel and relay that information to him.
Stay on the trail.
Sagrel, you may
Stay on the trail.
you may attempt to identify these creatures, and since Witch is with you, you may do it at advantage. That would be Arcana.
Oh, if she didn't give it to you, I would have.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so the tiny little fairy-like creatures are called Beriginius. They are likely the source of the fog here. They are malicious little sprites. And the butterflies are literally called death butterflies. They travel in great swarms. And they are bloodsuckers. To disturb a death butterfly swarm is to die a death of 1,000 cuts and to be left bloodless.
I like my blood where it's at.
Mm-hmm. The Beriginius
Not a fireball.
are small winged fairies made of the gray mist, and they are able to conceal themselves completely in fog banks and clouds that enshroud their lairs.
Good. Well, I will provide the party with that tidbit of information. I do have a question, though, for which. Do these characters have a backstory or anything that we are privy to? Or are
They're
we simply meant to be them?
the characters exist within the story. Sagrel specifically was essentially the knight who was to be betrothed to the maiden that was originally taken by Lymantria. Not the maiden of Liamane herself, but the handmaiden. Eventually, they were going to be married. But when Lymantria took the handmaiden, their romance was disrupted. And as time wore on, Sagrel kept his vow, even though his beloved had perished. And when his ruler, the Maiden of Liamane, was taken, he saw it as his chance for redemption for his inability to rescue his beloved. He pursued the monster, defeated her, and brought the maiden back.
Right. I was just curious if there was a backstory or anything that
You mortals
this
have
realm gives us.
somewhat equivalent stories, similar in structure, fairy tales, as you appropriately call them. The characters will be, Hansel and Gretel. Their whole backstory is their children, and their parents get rid of them. Similar idea. It isn't necessarily who they are as people that's important, it's more about what the story means that's important.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not used to myself. Referring to myself with a different name. Sagriel jokingly says, so if I believe we're meant to have horses in the story, we'd manifest horses.
Or they would be delivered to you, yes, by Fae. But journeying through a dense wood like this would be more efficient on foot. Plus, the intrepid knight, undeterred by the twisting wood, needs not his noble steed to travel a difficult land.
Oh, how I miss stalking prey in the cities.
It's a little different.
Much easier.
Though there are some things in common. Like, look around you. Not unlike the towers of Corenheim, these great trees form natural canyons.
Typically, there's a bar around.
Yeah. You might get lucky and find some fermented fruit, but that'd be the closest you'd get.
I'm not eating anything here.
Well, when you're done, perhaps you'll finally share some of your liquor with us.
Just mark that.
And with that, I will take a look around.
So, all around you are, as Witch said, towering trees. Very thick-trunked oaks. Growing all around these oaks are huge mushrooms. Some of them are big enough that you could sit on their caps. And lying behind the, among some of the trees, raised up off the ground, Arvia and, Arvia and Alova see them first. There is a mass of silk hanging in the trees.
Those spiders?
This massive
Or
silk.
maybe cocoon?
It's oblong. It's like almost like an egg shape, and it's been torn open.
Okay.
And kind of drifting out from inside of it in the wind is the same dust that was inside of the Lymantrians when you cracked them open.
Mothmen. Good
Exactly. Wenson and Sagriel are correct. They pupate.
Is there a specific area that they're in? Are they all over, all around us, in one area?
This specific chrysalis is here, slightly raised up. But as you scan the trees, you see quite a few, all cracked open.
Oh, I guess that doesn't. I guess real life doesn't make sense in here. I was gonna say something about observing the cocoons to see if it's still kind of like fresh or anything, because a lot of the times in real life moths would hang out in the same spot that they emerged from and then kind of let their wings kind of fill up with blood and then they're able to like fly.
But these moths are full of dust.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm used to things being how they are, so here it's very different.
Yes, not to mention, these could have hatched moments ago or years.
While my party is discussing where they're wanting to go, I'm just gonna start incanting, and I'm gonna, out of nowhere, just materialize a small little marble. I'm just gonna put it in my bag with Archimedes.
Archimedes wraps his talon around that little sphere just to hold it tight to himself, understanding your intent.
He's the best boy.
Anywho,
Okay,
what
so
do you all
decide
say?
where to go, Sagro. Go ahead.
Just pick another direction? In that case, I will. Is that uphill to our left still, or no?
So the land is actually flattened out a bit. To the west is actually slightly lower, and the fog has begun to pool on the ground there. To your north, the ground is mostly uneven, a little gravelly. Lots of thick roots traveling across the ground. And to the south, there is quite a few red fallen leaves, and a lot more of the roots are actually just straight sticking up out of the ground. Really quick, I am actually going to edit the names on your minis so that your night names are there in parentheses or in quotes. Make it a little easier.
Yeah, for me, Tailspire's not really working well, so again, I'm just in a sea of clouds.
Yeah, you might have to theater of the mind it, at least.
That's what I've been
unfortunately.
doing. Yeah, just kind of giving up on that.
Well, if you guys reach the deepest part, it is a separate map, so hopefully it will work better
There
for
you
you
go.
there. Or yeah, you can watch Javi's little thing there and cut Tailspire until we get there.
Oh, I gotcha. Ooh, if I cut Tailspire, my computer will shut off. It's weird. It does it all
That
the
is
time. I have no idea why.
That is really weird.
We'll get you a new computer one of these days.
Appreciate it, but it's definitely the last on the list.
Mm-hmm. There you go. That should help a bit.
So, red leaves, fog,
Red.
or... Alright.
To
the
something I forgot. And I did this last time too. When you pass through the fog, that same red flash went off.
Well,
Okay. Is each time we're passing through something, do we feel even more different? Like, how is this working?
You
Like- Let me know, because then I can actually start feeling affected.
So for each of you, as the longer you stay in the Wyldwood, the more your desires and fears will come to the front. So think of something that your character wants, even if it's just like a passing desire. That will become a dominant force in how you act. Also think of something your character might be afraid of. That can also be a dominant force.
How am I playing that with 3 people?
So for you, Sagril, because there's 3 people, it will kind of cancel out a bit, and the feeling won't be as intense for you, but instead it will be a mix of all 3.
So normal life.
Normal life just like ratcheted it up a couple notches, but for everybody else, it's going to be pretty intense. So, if you're hungry, now you're famished. If you're thirsty, now you're parched. If you want to, if you want to pick up a rock because it looks pretty, you are now obsessed with that rock.
Oh no. I just realized something.
And if you're attracted to someone, you are now deeply infatuated with them.
We're gonna have to keep a leash on our druid.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you dare say that.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, if you thought the monster
You don't-
fucking was bad then.
We don't know anything about that. We don't.
Yeah. For Elova, your mind keeps drifting back to Ishoru. You want to be home. You want to be held.
Oh,
Basically, be the concubine I was meant to be.
That's what the magic of this place is trying to do to you. Yep. It's trying to overwrite you into making you only your desires. Because that is the magic that Lymantria's personality is forcing through this place. Because those are the things that drive her. Desire and fear.
In my pursuit of knowledge, I'm gonna pull out my book and start frantically writing down everything.
Even things that
So
seem
is-
trivial. Like
Yeah.
your every detail.
Like, I am going unbelievably too in depth into things. And you are going to have to actually drag me away from
Yep.
anything I'm writing. I am fully gone in the sauce in my book.
hmm So Wenson, because your desire is to kill the green dragon, the fog is actually playing tricks on your eyes. You keep seeing the shadow of a towering serpentine figure every time you're walking away from a wall of fog towards a different one. The shadow keeps appearing behind you. And you catch yourself muttering under your breath, just anger and expletives, just vitriol coming out of your mouth for how much you hate that damn dragon and what she did to you.
Well, to the leaves.
All right. So south we go.
And noticing that
Whoop.
oh,
Put my marker
that's
first.
How you edit it. Halam is not following us. I will go back.
You're like,
I was gonna
Grab
say,
him.
if-
I wasn't gonna say anything.
yeah, you're just like, hey, come on.
I was gonna say if anybody's lagging behind, like Sophia would almost like hurting, kind of like get everybody like close together.
hmm
Yeah.
I'm
'Cause
just assuming-
I am fully absorbed. I am lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm
that meme
just-
to where I'm seeing all the equations, everything fly. I'm just like, oh, ah.
So
Yeah, I'm just assuming I see everyone like tense up a bit or something. And I will hand him back over to Arvia,
Mm-hmm.
since that was his walking buddy.
The trees. The trees.
It's speaking to me. They tell me to break your knees.
Flash of red.
Flash of red.
I'm scared, but fascinating.
Whose knees shall we break?
Hey, Nathune, can I ask you a quick question?
Certainly.
As long
Did
as
you
it's
think
not-
it would have been a good idea for me to just be that one form throughout this entire thing?
Which form specifically? The one you haven't used yet?
The special one, the one that everyone's excited about.
So, the ability to fly might help a bit. Just, but maybe not also, because the way the forest is built, it's intending you to follow the paths. But if you defy it, who's to say something good or something terrible happens?
Mm-hmm. You can tell Sophia is more like trying to get everybody to stay close to her, kind of thing.
Important to note, though, is if you fly,
Wander off.
you are going to be off on your own.
Oh.
You might fade into the fog.
So the only person who's going to be able to accompany you would be Arvia.
Okay. Alright, well that answers my question.
Mm-hmm. It is something you could try if you're like running out of ideas, but it might also be a terrible risk. So
Gotcha.
you guys come out from the top here. And on this section of the forest, the trees wind like a serpent. The ground is greatly uneven. It comes up and down in almost like waves. And this is... Okay. You see... trundling kind of through the underbrush here, a strange tubular creature about the size of a grown man pushing its way through the brush. As you look at it, Hallam, you see that it is covered in transmutation magic. As it pushes its way out, you recognize the form of a man-sized caterpillar.
Oh, fuck.
But in place of a caterpillar's face is the face of a person. And its mouth is full of bark and leaves. And you can see that some of the trees have had, like, entire branches stripped of vegetation.
Wasn't there something about we could save them like that?
Yes. Clutched in one of its legs, I guess you could say, is a potion in a bottle. It is a kind of silvery liquid that is... The bottle is covered in, like, grime and mud, but it seems like this caterpillar is clutching it even while changed. So you can see that this caterpillar, when they were a person, probably valued this potion.
Any idea what that might be?
When Hallam looks at it, the potion is giving off evocation.
And what does evocation kind of do?
Evocation magic is like fireball, poison spray, things like that. I think poison spray is evocation. Poison spray is necromancy, sorry. So, like Fireball, is Cloud Kill Conjuration? Yeah, Cloud Kill's Conjuration. Fuck. It's essentially you're summoning raw magic. That is evocation. Yeah, elemental magic, basically, used as a straight-up, like, attack.
Okay, so it's a hurt you kind of potion.
But potions tend to protect from things sometimes, like often. So it might be something that could protect you from such an attack. But this caterpillar is paying you no mind. And what did you say, Sagril?
Well, any ideas?
Yep. Heidi says, Heidi says BRB.
Do we want it? Should we let him go? What y'all
Oh,
thinking?
I did forget to do this. Okay.
Still scribbling away.
I have to roll this.
Sorry,
But
I
I
need
would
to
also
go to
be
the
like-
restroom.
Yeah, you don't really need it.
Fair.
Would that be something that Knight Sagro would want to do?
Mm-hmm. We are still us. We are simply fulfilling the role.
Okay.
Again, Witch's backstory mostly just included myself.
Well, I say continue forward right now.
Alright.
I want to get this done with.
All right. You guys continue on forward, and as you do, you turn around a corner. Yep, placing the marker. Let me go grab one from a place you've already been.
Oh, that's concerning.
I'm crackling.
Sorry.
And as you turn the corner, you see a extremely large flower blocking the path. Two of them, actually.
Fireball.
They're they have like white hanging flowers that take the vague shape of a humanoid woman at the end of long, strong vines. As you approach, they begin to sway back and forth, and the roots on the flowers begin to creep towards you. I need you to roll initiative.
Oh,
Alright, something to tear. Advantage.
Well, I think Max wanted to fuck him up today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna back out and come back in so that I can see the board.
Yep. Initiative sheet, please. There we go. I have to roll 2d20s. 13 and 15 for them.
Just look and see. Okay, I can see one.
Let's see. Wenson, initiative 26. Elova, initiative. Amario.
Sorry.
No worries.
10.
10. All right. Wenson, Kiln. Or not Wenson. Hallam, Kiln.
23.
23.
Damn, son.
Sagril, Malice.
16.
16. And lastly, Arvia, Sophelia.
Also 16.
16.
I think you rolled that last time.
Sagril or Arvia, any preference on who goes first?
Nope.
He can go first so we can like set up hex stuff
Okay. So we have
if he wants to do that.
So Wenson, then Hallam,
Does not matter. either.
then Sagril, then Arvia, then a dancing lady, then Amario. Oh wait, hang on. I accidentally put a number in the name block instead of the initiative block. That probably would help. Okay. So, the dancing ladies are going together, and then Elova will be right after them. Okay. So that means, Wenson, you are first.
Are we in combat?
Yeah, I switched to turn-based mode. Didn't change.
Oh
No.
no.
Oh, no.
Nope.
Okay, maybe if I leave and come back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna exit fully to desktop. I will be right... Actually,
We can take a 5-minute bio.
yeah, everybody take 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording and restart it when it comes back up.